Dogs swam free like dolphins through the mountains in the sky. Bats circled the bamboo, little fish could fully fly. Satan turned a witch to stone, the sea began to rise.
Brother? What? Look at that haircut, dude.
I know, right?
You look like a guy who's moving to Europe.
Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo. Well, check out what's going on here.
Wow.
That's my housemate Jake, and he's the one who's gonna be helping us make the little mini doc about our project. Yeah, dude, we're just about to make like some introductory. You're gonna start the GoFundMe video and like figure out what all we need to do. So I just thought it'd be fun to check in with you before.
Yeah, dude, I love it. So what's the idea? You're looking for funds for
Yeah.
here and to.
Yeah, we really just need the funds for the flights. I basically said in the GoFundMe, I typed up like everything that's been spent and was just kind of honest, like, hey, I really want to go back and make a little mini documentary about this project.
Nice.
Here's what I've spent so far. I'm going with or without you, but like I could really use some help. Was kind of the tone that I used. So, yeah, like the album's gonna come out. It's getting mastered today, right?
I think so, this week.
That's
yeah.
crazy. Anything you want to say to the fine people who might potentially support the project? Anything you want to say about it?
Guys, this is gonna be amazing. It's blowing out my mind, so I can't imagine yours. It's an amazing project, authentic Brazilian music with great songwriting and his divine voice. So it's gonna be insane. Looking forward to it.
Wouldn't be possible without you, Maestro. Love
Right,
you, dude.
I gotta go.
Yeah, do your lesson. I'll talk to you soon. We'll start getting the logistics going.
All right. Great recording. Good recording to you.
Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
The chorus, so that's, from the get-go, like, I would never sit down alone and write something like this, so that's, I think I was starting to tell you earlier, but it was literally my second day there on the first trip back in 2017, not in March, and we woke up, and we're looking out at the lagoon, and we're having our mate and sitting there, and I think I started playing this, because he was teaching me about diminished chords. I didn't know anything, I was playing all this up until I went to Brazil the first time. And we wrote Lady Lagoa, which is like the song that the whole project kind of stemmed from. It's been a favorite to play for years. I've never tried to record it remotely, but never could. And so it was different from that collaboration, but it was also different because I just sat in the studio and sort of watched and allowed it to happen. I would interject if there was something I really thought, oh, we should do this, but mostly it was this all-star team of Portuguese musicians working together, and I just got to let go of all my, oh, it should be this way, and let somebody else kind of direct it. For me, it's coming finally with what my career's been doing the last few years, which is just kind of slowly descending and making money back. That I've just always invested every penny that I have into making records and making stuff, and like I think that's a worthy cause, and maybe all this leftover like music businessy material that thinks like, well, if it's a good, project, if you're really doing things correctly, like it should be sustainable and it should pay for itself. It's just not true, and it's not really fair. Like the return on investment, I don't like all this language talking about art, but it takes so many millions of streams to pay. Like what I've paid probably 10 grand to get this thing going so far, and then there's all the splits on everybody who paid on it, and I was doing the math of how many streams it would have to get for me to get paid back, and it's like, unless we like seriously become sensations in Brazil, which isn't even the goal, it will never pay itself back. And so for me, it's just coming to a place where I can finally believe in myself, believe in the project, believe that it's all good things to do, enough to ask for just a little help. Like it's not like we need $100,000. We need a few $1,000. If everybody gives us $20 or something, we could buy some flights and go down there and make a little mini documentary, and like that's it. There doesn't have to be all this pressure while we're there to make something that is successful or anything. It's just, I really feel like there's people down there and there's things going on that it's a beautiful story. And even just the studio, there's this part of me that like the last thing I ever want to do is point a camera at that city, because I don't want everybody to know about it. But they want to work with people from here, they want to work with artists from the States, and they want people to come visit and like experience the magic and respect the magic and not build a resort or whatever somebody's going to try to do. But they want more work too. And so my hope is that this project, it's not just you asked earlier about like what's different about this, is it's like not about me, it's not about the songs I wrote by myself in my room and trying to share some like message I have. It's just a thing that happened that was awesome, and I feel that people would enjoy just seeing the place. I didn't take a lot of pictures, took some videos here and there, but it's the most beautiful place I've ever been to. I feel just really full of gratitude for the chance to go once, the chance to go back, and I would be very, very grateful if anybody was willing to help us get back there a third time to really find a way to share what's going on with the music and with the relationships and with the beautiful place. So if you feel like helping us out, we'd be very stoked. That's what Paolo always does in the studio. It's good. Tranquilo. I hate this stuff.
That was good. That was great. That was really good. All good?
Cut?
Yeah, you